That feels like a really big, decisive lead.
Yeah, it's only half time though, and we've got a lot of experience last season in the Champions League, knowing that half time in these matches, 2 goals, it doesn't mean anything. It means that we build this momentum now. We keep pushing for more.
Talk to me about your goal.
Yeah, seeing Beth come inside and had a lot of space around me, and I'm feeling really confident in the minute off the back of the weekend. So yeah, back myself to score.
And your England teammate Lauren James scored a pretty good goal as well.
Yeah, great finish. We know the talent that she has, and it's about trying to stop that.
And Alessia Russo, I better throw her in as well before you give me some sort of argument about that.
Yeah, a great goal from Les, and another great finish from Stina as well. Stina was unbelievable for us tonight, as was Les. I think being very clinical in front of goal, and that's what we needed tonight here at the Emirates.
So how hard is it when you go into the second leg and you're 2 goals up? Because there must be that temptation that you don't need to win the tie because you're already 2 goals ahead, but you don't want to be too relaxed in case you can't then pick it up if they score a goal.
No, I think going into the tie, it's another game, it's 0-0. We can't let that 2-goal lead be in our heads too much. We go to win.
And finally, what is it about this competition that Arsenal seem to love, defending champions?
It's in our history. Cool. Aisha.
Congratulations, Chloe.
Thank you.
Last season, you touched on it there, you guys were the comeback queens. This is totally the opposite going into that second leg. How do you go into that mentally and make sure you just keep strong?
I think using the mindset of last season, knowing what the game can turn around so easily. So it's about going to that game to win the game, and we know Chelsea are a top side. We have a lot of respect for them, but we know the talent that we have inside. We know that we have it within, so it's about building what we have in our group.
You spoke about that confidence, of course, an incredible hat-trick, scoring again today. What does it mean to you for Renee to be putting her trust in you, being that name and starting on the team sheet, and also what's behind your newfound confidence? Well, not newfound, but you know what I mean.
I think, yeah, at the start of the season, some frustrations for me with injury, but now I feel back, I feel confident, and I'm building momentum. Renee puts trust in me, and I want to repay that trust. She's an amazing manager who I love learning from. So yeah, I feel in a good place right now, and I can keep getting better, I can keep learning and keep building.
And Stina, she loves scoring in the Champions League, doesn't she?
Yeah, Stina's unbelievable. I love playing with her. She's such a threat to every backline she comes up against, and yeah, she makes it hard for them.
Just finally, another player I want to ask you about is Lotta, because she was brilliant in the back, hasn't always been getting the opportunities, but it's amazing to see her shine on a Champions League night.
Yeah, she comes alive these Champions League nights. She knows exactly what it takes to represent Arsenal, and you can see such pride in her when she's playing for us. So to have someone like Lotta at the back, leading by example, and yeah, fighting for the shirt is incredible.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
We haven't got long left, so let's keep it
Chloe,
short.
there was tonight a beautiful game, wonderful goals also, but pouring rain, how difficult was it to play in this weather?
Yeah, it was all right. It's nothing compared to the Champions Cup, so we've got experience of that horrible weather.
I loved the strike that you did for that goal. It was like the way you struck it with pure venom. I just wondered the influence maybe Kelly Smith has had in helping with technique and scoring goals.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking to Kelly before the game of how we can expose Chelsea, and after the game she said to me she liked my strike, and I said I just want to be like you. Everyone wants to be Kelly Smith.
Cool.
Thank you. Reflections, there's places where we can improve, there's places where we can tidy up, but a great team performance, clinical in front of goal, finishing our chances, and yeah, we know the Chelsea side that has a lot of talent, so staying focused on the job at hand is important.
I know I asked you about this on Saturday, but that link up with the other forward players, this time with Beth Mead as well, it's really coming together, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. Building energy, building momentum, and playing with front line with such talent. I enjoy every minute of it.
Can I ask you about the versatility of this team? Because Katie McCabe went in at centre back in the second half. I'm not sure I've seen that before. And in the other game as well, Beth Mead and her coming into midfield. Is that a real quality that you have, the ability to adapt and be flexible?
Yeah, for sure. Being clear with our roles. So when someone like Katie goes into centre half, Beth into the 10, we have clarity on that, which is credit to our staff, Aaron and Mel and Renee. We have an amazing set of staff that make sure that we know exact that detail, and when you go into it, it feels very clear. So yeah, it's incredible playing for this club. So at any position that the girls play, I'm sure they're happy with, just to represent Arsenal.
And finally, a quick turnaround again, North London derby on Saturday back here. How much are you looking forward to that one?
Yeah, it's going to be amazing in front of our home fans. Playing at the Emirates is so special, and yeah, hopefully we get the job done again. Thank you.
Hi Chloe, congratulations. Just can you talk me through that goal? What goes through your head when you're about to make a strike like that?
Trust yourself. There was a lot of space for me to enter that position, and yeah, when you hit one like that, you know it's going in.
And next week you'll play Chelsea again. You're not used to being maybe ahead in these Champions League ties. Does the prep look any different, or is it just one game at a time?
One game at a time. We focus on Spurs now, but for sure going into that game to win. We've had experience of being on the other side of that, so we know what it feels like, and we know how that energy is created. So it's about going into the game to win the fixture.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
Being clinical, everyone says like we were clinical tonight. You have to be clinical. Like, how do you become clinical?
By being ruthless in both boxes. It's not just clinical in front of our goal. It's being ruthless in our own box as well. Clinical, it can look very different, but I think it's about taking your chances when they're given to you. Against top opposition, you don't get a lot of them, so it's about making the most of those chances, working the keeper or putting the ball in the back of the net. But I think when we build chances the way we do and create the chances the way we do, it's important that we put them in the back of the net, and yeah, we did that tonight.
Sometimes like strikers go through rough patches, right, when nothing seems to be going in and you're just like, damn. For you, it's just flowing so easily. Is that down to anything apart from confidence?
Enjoying myself. I think when I'm playing with a smile on my face, when I feel this way, I feel in a good place. So hopefully I can keep building on that. And yeah, I'm really happy representing this club. So I feel good.
But you're not doing any kind of extra reps after practice or any kind of different drills? It just
same as usual. But I think sometimes it clicks for you, and sometimes you have to ride those storms. But I'm playing with such talented players around you; it makes it very much easier.
Thanks,
Thank you.